What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Colorado Buffaloes got that win against Texas Tech in Lubbock in front of all them soft serve ice cream eating, soft, emotional. Man, let's just jump right in and talk about it. You know how we do. If this world were mine. So the Colorado Buffaloes got that dub in I won't even consider it a hostile environment. I'm not going to consider that a hostile environment because that was some of the softest football fandom I've ever seen. I mean, that was ridiculous, man. You can't throw a guy down in bounds without people pooning and crying, and that was weird. That was weird. But hey, that's a reflection of what we're going through right now in this society with the entitled emotions, the weird emotions. We saw that on election day or day after election day. Just weird emotions, man. Just weird, man. Shout out Tay to the Buffaloes and Coach Sanders for playing above that and still sticking to the, you know what I'm saying? Still sticking to the pavement, um, playing how they want to play, playing how they need to play, being a dominant football team, having an edge, yet still being, disciplined, which is something, again, like I said before in my videos, we haven't seen a lot of. We saw some mistakes. That's one of the reasons I was really appreciative, I should say, of this game. Because you saw them make some mistakes and not let themselves fall into that pattern, not let themselves fall into that mind frame, that quicksand, that like, man, here we go again. They rose up from those mistakes. Even when they made more mistakes, they rose up from those. That was wonderful seeing that. And we saw a lot of it. We saw Travis Hunter getting out of himself, and showing up the quarterback. Looking at Shador and Travis, catch the ball, catch the ball, catch the ball, catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, you know what I mean? Like, don't even show up your quarterback. I just said last video about Shador needing to be, a little more patient with his teammates. Yeah, it goes the other way too. You know what I'm saying? Show a little bit more, show a little bit more reserve, and those things will pay off. You know what I'm saying? Be confident in what your teammates can do. And speaking of what your teammates can do, before I run down the line, I'm gonna try not to spend a lot of time, but it was one particular play where LeJonte's out there. Just even when he's not getting the ball, y'all, he's out there playing. You know what I'm saying? He's playing his tail off. He made one play. He came off the ball on a route, gave the DB the, you know what I'm saying, and was gone. Was gone. But instead of him putting that hand up like I wanted to see, he did a great job being mindful and seeing the safety, was already cheating over because the safety already saw that his corner was beat. So he's already cheating over to help. That left Travis one-on-one with nothing but room to work. And of course, the ball went to Travis. Travis made the catch. But that was LeJonte doing a great job, of setting that tone, of making that available for Travis. That's what a good teammate can do. And you need to be aware of those things and appreciate those things, Now, there was one particular time that Shador, I swear he must have dropped back about 30 yards, man. And it was completely uncalled for. Now, I don't know if that was, if he was a little bit disturbed by some of the things going on, the extracurricular things, the water bottles being thrown. But nonetheless, man, I mean, and I'm hoping it was the only time he did that this game because I don't remember him doing something so egregious and dropping back over 20 yards. Man, that was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. He dropped back so far where the angle was already so bad. Of course, you're going to get flagged for holding. Of course, the offensive lineman is holding. He doesn't mean to be holding. Dude, drop back 20-some yards. In the pocket, man. Stay in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And then even when he tried to escape and get away, he got sacked. He still got sacked 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage because he dropped back over 20. Now, that's completely uncalled for. Now, that's something that needs to be completely X'd out of your gameplay. Like, eliminate that altogether. For real. Shador, there's no reason whatsoever for you to be dropping back over 20 yards. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Now, unless for some reason you finna go punt the ball, or unless you trying to take a sack to punt the ball. I don't know, but there's no. Come on, man. That was ridiculous. Now that was the only thing I could really say about that. Uh, in regards to Shador's performance, that drop back was egregiously terrible. But other than that, for the most part of that game, that defensive line and that offensive line did a good job of controlling the ball. They dictated what was going to happen. That defensive line did a real good job. They were monsters on that line. They weren't easily pushed over. You know what I'm saying? To say the least, they did a good job of being mindful and being aggressive. They did a great job of that. The offensive line on the other side of the ball did a really good job as well. I thought they did a really good job. When Shador is getting the ball out of his hands, it helps them a lot. If he's dropping back 20 yards. Anyway, great job, offensive line. They did a good job run blocking. Augustive, we saw Dallin get in. As soon as Dallin got in that second quarter, first time he touched the ball, he run right into the back of his offensive line and balls. I don't know what that was about. Remember I talked about vision. What I'm saying? He had a couple carries, but we saw Isaiah play the bulk of the game. Draylon got in, number 6. He got in, and I like the way they utilize him in the passing game. Again, when he's in, you should be looking for some screens, be looking for some quick bubbles. You're looking for something. You know what I'm saying? When he's in the game. But yeah, man, I thought they did a good job of putting together a complete game, even with the mistakes. I thought they did a good job of putting together a complete game at times, right? It was moments where they played at that level. Now, if they could play at that level for an entire game, that's very scary. That's very scary for any opponent of the CU Buffaloes. If the CU Buffaloes can play at that top level for an entire game. Now, is that a lot to ask? I don't know, because I know Coach Prime, he keeps saying and keeps stressing, we haven't played our best game yet. And he's right. And by the way, Coach Prime's doing a great job this season. I'm going to say if he's not, but I believe he's doing a great job. I really appreciate his mindfulness on the sideline and what he's doing over there this season. But man, one thing he's definitely right about is they haven't played their best game, at least put it all together for the totality of the game. And that's going to be scary. That's going to be scary. Hopefully they can do those things and do it at the right time. If they can get into that playoff, ooh, that's going to be scary. That's going to be scary because you're not going to know what to expect from that team. You're not going to know which way they're going to go. And that's going to be scary for a few people. You know what I'm saying? A few opponents when it comes to game planning and trying to get ready for the CU Buffaloes. Which way are they going to go? You know what I'm saying? What are they going to do? Are they going to help us beat them? Or are they going to play out of this world, which they're capable of doing? So we'll see what the Colorado Buffaloes do moving forward. They got this win against Texas Tech. Like I said, there's some more wins on the table. There's some more wins on the table. I don't think that they're done getting wins, especially if they can overcome some of their own self-inflicted mistakes, their own self-inflicted wounds. If you can overcome that, that's the sign of a good team. A good team isn't always going to be perfect, but what they're going to do is they're going to make up for their mistakes. They're going to play above and beyond the mistakes that they make, right? And they're going to capitalize off the other team's mistakes at all times. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Buffaloes are playing at that level right now where they're playing above their own mistakes and they're in position to capitalize off their opponent's mistakes. So that's a good place to be, right? So we'll see if the Buffaloes can continue that. We'll see if they can stay there and continue to not let the outside noise, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be outside noise. You know what I'm saying? Remember what I talked about? A lot of that they brought upon themselves. But now, you see them playing within themselves. You see them focus on the field about the game of football. So a lot of that outside noise is just that. You know what I mean? It's just that. So it's nothing they need to worry about or be concerned about. So we'll see, what goes on with the Buffaloes with that in the future, how teams approach that, if they try to get under their skin or, we'll see how those things work for the CU Buffaloes. But again, they should be prepared for these things. Like Coach Prime said, he's seen it all. Playing baseball, playing football, he's seen it all, right? So they should be prepared for these things, if not being prepared for these things. All right. So get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the CU Buffaloes, how they took care of business. You know what I'm saying? Got that W, that much needed W to stay where they want to be, continue to move up that ladder. They're number 2 in the Big 12 right now. I believe they have a chance. They have a chance. You know what I'm saying? They got a chance to win the Big 12. Beginning of the season, yeah, I wouldn't have said that at all. You go back in my videos, I wouldn't have said that they have a chance to win the Big 12. I'm pretty sure I said that I'm not saying that they're going to win the Big 12 or even be in contention for the Big 12, but they are. Nonetheless, shout out to the CU Buffaloes for putting forth that effort, getting to where they at. Hopefully they can continue to push further. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. But we're going to get out of here. So I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on that next one. All right.
If this world were mine, can't nobody love me.